everyone, I'm Paul the Nitro Skivers for the Nitro Corner, and this is a 1CW review, a preview of the Heartaches and Headlocks 2 card. 1CW proudly presents Heartaches and Headlocks 2, coming to the Smyrna Boys and Girls Club on 245 East Commerce Street in Smyrna, Delaware, next Saturday afternoon. Special bell time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And folks, I've read this lineup before and I still have to say it. This is probably the best card that 1CW will produce. Hopefully they'll produce a lot more good stuff, but this is the best I've seen since I've seen 1CW. This, folks, is stacked from top to bottom. I'm going to give a nice preview of what you're going to see in Smyrna next Saturday. So let's get right into it. There are still some seats still available, but they're going really fast, folks. So you make sure you get your ticket. Now, also on a quick note, for those of you who still have your tickets from the August event for 1CW that got canceled because of the hurricane, they will honor those tickets. So make sure you keep a hold of them and come down to Smyrna next Saturday. Alright, let's get right into it. The opening bout, of course, some of the big matches don't, it's not in exact order, but except for the main event. So let's get right into it. You will see the first ever 1CW Tag Team Championship match. And for those of you who were there in May, you know the intense, heated rivalry that has existed between the D-Line and the Nigerian Nightmares. They brawl from one end of the fire hall all the way out to the other and nearly out in the street. This time, though, there's an added element of excitement and surprise because the first ever 1CW Tag Team Champions will be crowned between one of these two teams. Between these two teams, only one will leave with the 1CW Tag Team Championships. Who will it be? Will it be the very straightforward, hard-hitting D-Line, or will it be the 800-pound pure awesomeness known as the Nigerian Nightmares? Folks, the rematch the hype of this rematch is just tremendous. And after, like I said, after what happened I saw in Camden, Wyoming back in May, you can best believe that this is going to be a rematch, a brawl of the first order for the 1CW Tag Team Championship. I am looking forward to that matchup. Believe me, it is going to be good between these two teams. You will see the first of two qualifying ladies matches. That's right, to crown the first ever 1CW Women's Champion, as FTW's Cutie Pie, Candy Cartwright, will battle it out with MWF's Ada Marie. But that's not all. You'll see a second qualifier matchup, as DWF's Simply Divine will take on Nia from the Wild Samoans WXW promotion. And remember, the winners of those two qualifying matches will continue to move on to crown an undisputed and a brand new 1CW Women's Champion. Bringing the ladies in action definitely is 1CW. We don't play around. And then you will see a tag team attraction matchup. It is so good that the promotion will announce those teams the night of the card. That's right. We don't know who the teams are, but we can guarantee you, if you've seen a 1CW event, you know that the tag team division is red hot, that you got two teams that are going to be announced that night, and they're going to hook it up one-on-one. That is going to be tremendous. And then, for the first time ever, a six-man tag team elimination matchup as three teams battle it out. You will see the Brotherhood of Brutality, represented by Adam Flash, the big 6'5", over 300-pound Cobain, and Vinny DiMucci with their manager, Big Anthony Soprano, as they'll take on Southern Force, the team of Southern Dalton, Cousin Cooter, and the 7-foot-inch, over 300-pound Brute Force. And they will take on the Hardy faction, the team of Dirty Monday, the very mysterious and awesome Kindred, and Napalm Bomb, who will make his 1CW debut. This is a tremendous triple threat, 6-man tag team elimination matchup, a first in 1CW history. This is, in my opinion, the chance for the Brotherhood of Brutality to step up, because they haven't been winning as of late in 1CW. The last time we saw them, they lost to Axel Rotten, Axel Rotten, the Patriot, and I do believe Courageous Cruz. If I'm mistaken, I apologize for that. It's been a while since 1CW came to town, but believe you and me, the Brotherhood of Brutality need a win, and they can do it, and have the opportunity coming up next Saturday at the Boys and Girls Club in Smyrna, Delaware. And then you will see a 4-way Cruiserweight elimination bout, and it's going to be good, as CZW's Latin Dragon will take on IPW's Jeremy Hadley versus the DWS Blackie versus the Courageous One, 1CW's own Courageous Cruz. And if you haven't seen Courageous Cruz, go out and see him. He's certainly a very entertaining type wrestler. And if you like the Cruiserweights, these are 4 good ones to battle it out in the Cruiserweight division. And no doubt, I think that whoever comes out on top in the 1CW Cruiserweight title match will have to look forward to one of these 4 men challenging him for the 1CW Cruiserweight Championship in the very near future. That is going to be an excellent matchup. And then, the first of 4 main event bouts. That's right, the first of 4. It is going to be good. First, it will be a... Let's see here. It'll be the First State Championship. Will be on the line as the champion. Ryan McBride will defend his belt against independent sensation Ricky Reyes. Now, Ricky Reyes, the Havana Pitbull, has certainly made a name for himself on the independent circuit, but so has Ryan McBride, and has been a fighting First State champion. Remember, back in May, he defeated former ECW heavyweight champion Justin Credible. You can best believe Ryan McBride will not lose that title without a fight. And definitely the the Havana Pitbull, Ricky Reyes, will definitely give a fight to Ryan McBride. It should be an outstanding matchup for the First State Heavyweight Championship. And then a 30-man over-the-top rope battle royal, as I like to call this one, the Money in the Bank over-the-top rope battle royal, because the winner of that battle royal will get a guaranteed shot at the 1CW at any 1CW title within 1 calendar year. That person can go after the Cruiserweight title. He can go pick a partner, go after the First State, the 1CW Tag Team title, or the First State Championship, or quite possibly the 1CW Heavyweight title. But the first step is to win this huge battle royal. I'll let you be there next Saturday to find out who's going to be in it. Some of the top names on the independent circuit will take part in this event. It is going to be awesome. And remember, the only way to get eliminated is to be thrown over the top rope. Both feet must hit the floor to be eliminated. And then, title versus career. That's right, title versus career. It has been a long and brutal rivalry for that Cruiserweight Championship, and it all comes down to this: the last battle of Smyrna, as I like to call it, title versus career, as Brian Hardy, along with Sean Hardy, who is the 1CW Cruiserweight Champion, as Brian Hardy will defend against his hated rival, the Crazy One, Crazy Shay. And remember the stipulation in this one, folks: title versus career. If Brian Hardy loses, he loses the 1CW Cruiserweight Championship, no questions asked. But if Crazy Shay loses, his career in 1CW is over. It is over. No questions asked. This is his last shot at the 1CW Cruiserweight title, folks. History will be made in Smyrna next Saturday, the last battle at Smyrna, title versus career for the 1CW Cruiserweight Championship. And then in the main event, everyone's been talking about this all up and down the state of Delaware ever since it was announced. 1CW Heavyweight Championship is on the line as the champion, the York Daddy, Christian York, who has held that title for over a year, who has beaten some of the top stars in professional wrestling, including Carlito and Axel Rotten, will defend that title against a bona fide, true Hall of Famer. As a matter of fact, he is in the Hall of Fame in the WWE. Monday Night Raw's color commentator, former AWA World Heavyweight Champion, Jerry the King Lawler, the man that made Memphis famous. Jerry the King Lawler, the man that beat Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, Nick Bockwinkel, Austin Idol, Tommy Rich, Bill Dundee, Dutch Mantel, you name him, Lawler's beating him. Jerry Lawler going after his first championship in over a year after nearly defeating The Miz for the WWE Championship, will wrestle the York Daddy, Christian York, for the 1CW Heavyweight Championship. Like I said, this match has been talked about up and down the state of Delaware since it was announced. Folks, I don't know what else to tell you. 1CW's Heartaches and Headlocks 2, in my opinion, the WrestleMania of the state of Delaware. This is it. Next Saturday, the Smyrna Boys and Girls Club. There are only a few seats left. If you want to get your tickets, come up to the show. We might have them for you, or you can call 302-480-4439. Folks, 1CW certainly the leader in Delaware independent wrestling. As a matter of fact, this past week, couple weeks, 1CW has partnered with the Be a Match Foundation for bone marrow transplant and the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Plus, they've been partners with other great businesses like the Holiday Inn. Let me tell you something, folks. 1CW is becoming a player in the independent scene of professional wrestling and has definitely made the state of Delaware the place to be, the major territory for independent wrestling. Folks, this is our WrestleMania for 1CW. Heartaches and Headlocks 2, the Smyrna Boys and Girls Club on 245 East Commerce Street in Smyrna, Delaware. Next Saturday, special bell time 2 p.m. Make sure you get your tickets now. It is going to be the event that everyone's going to be talking about for the rest of the year. Heartaches and Headlocks 2 from First State Championship Wrestling. My name is Paul the Nitro Stivers. I'll be seeing you next Saturday.